Yo guys, it's Özgün here. Welcome to the channel. In this video, I like to demonstrate you and make a first look for the Sub Ninja plugin. I got an email last week from Tim Hook, a DJ and producer, and he told me he released his first VST plugin, which is a scoop plugin. He wanted me to test the plugin and give my honest opinions about it. And also he gave us a 100% discount code, which is only valid in February. So you can just get the plugin for free. Don't forget to check the links in the description. And if you're ready, let's get into the tutorial. Okay guys, this is the Sub Ninja plugin. As you see, it has two screens. I put the plugin on the master and now I'm gonna just play some portion of the track and we will see what's going on in the plugin. So the bottom screen showing us the full spectrum and the top screen is only showing us the sub frequencies. As you see, there are a frequency knob in here, so you can just filter which frequency you want to see. You can just only monitor the very low end or you can monitor a little bit upper frequencies. It's totally up to you. So there is the zoom thing. You can make it bigger or smaller. And then you can just, do how long you want to see. Maybe you just want to see only one bar. And the best usage of this plugin is you can monitor only the sub frequencies and you can zoom in by holding control and even check all the cycles, all the individual cycles of the kick or the bass or the sub, or even how they connect with each other. So that's a very good feature. As you know, I'm using other plugins such as LFO tool, or sometimes I use the oscilloscope from FL Studio. But as you see, they are not even close to this detailed look. This is what I'm looking for. You can monitor left, right, mid, and the side channels. So maybe you want to see if your sub contains any stereo information. You can just monitor the sides. In this case, our bass doesn't have, our low end doesn't have. So like the main usage of this plugin is like that. It's just showing you a very detailed waveform scoop of your sub, of your low end. So what's going on in the low region. There's also one more good feature of this, the warning knob. You can say that you don't want any sub frequencies, let's say below 40 Hz, and you want to just set it like that. And if you have a frequency on your sub, on your low end below 40 Hz, this is gonna warn you. So in our track, we don't have that, but let's exaggerate it. And you see it starts to show the warnings when I set it to more than 100 Hz. So never mind. I'm probably not gonna use the warning. The way I'm gonna use it is just like that. I'm gonna just make it as the length 1 to make it 1 bar. And then I can just monitor how my kick bass are connecting. The relationship between kick and bass. You can just monitor it very easily with this plugin. To show you, let me just cut the rumble and you will see the changing, like the connection of the kick and bass is gonna change and we can easily monitor it on the top scoop. You can even check the phases. If they are not connecting well, for example, you can reverse the polarity of your sub. So if my sub was like that, I would know that there are something wrong in here. You see, we got some phasing problems because of the shifting polarity. When you connect your kick and the sub, these things are happening, and if you don't monitor it, you probably won't hear it if you don't have proper equipment. So if we see a waveform like that in the scoop, the first thing I will do is just reversing the polarity and see if it's fixed. Yeah guys, the best usage of these scoop plugins are like that for me. Just focusing the low end and see the kick and the bass relationships. How loud the kick, how loud the sub, and how they are connecting with each other. Especially in big room techno, you gotta make sure that you are giving enough attention to these aspects or mixing the low end. So again, as a conclusion, I think Sub Ninja is very decent plugin. Only downside is when I launch the plugin, it I think consumes too much CPU. because the fans of my PC just are spinning a little bit faster when I have the plugin on the foreground. But this is not a plugin that you need to, have on all the time. Once you're done with it, you can just turn it off, because this is only be useful when you just mix your kick and bass, your low end. And after that, you just don't need the plugin. That's why I think this CPU usage is not a big deal, and probably in the future updates, it's gonna be solved. And as I said, this plugin is going to be the free for the channel members. Just don't forget to use the code in the description. So today that was it, guys. See you on the next video. Bye bye.